We are good for nothing right now.
That's right.
Checking fire closures and trying to figure out what the smoke is doing on the trail. Cheers! Got our free beer. Park's got a new fly rod because his broke. Well, I broke it. No, the fish broke it. It was so big, the fish just snapped it in half. Man, the air was so much clearer today until just now. I don't know if you can see. It's so smoky and it is in the air so thick you can smell it. I mean, it just all depends on what the wind does, I guess. I don't know. I'm not used to this. But we're planning on going back out tomorrow. We're gonna float the river tomorrow at 2, get done at like 4, and then get back on the trail after that. And it'll just be Parks and I think. We're joining some friends tomorrow, but I think they're staying in town a little bit longer. We're eating some Indian food right now. And we just got a call from the place who's doing the floating on the river, and they're canceling it because of the smoke. So now we're just scrambling to try and find a ride to get back on the trail and hopefully getting to Big Lake tonight on time to pick up a package and eat the free dinner that they cook for everybody. We'll see. I hate it when it's a scramble like this. It's kind of stressful, but at this point we're so used to it. You just gotta be flexible out here. What are those? You look like a day hiker. Fresh kicks. Also, look how clear it is outside. Well, okay, don't look over there. No, but over here it is so clear. I'm so impressed. I haven't seen blue skies in so long, and it was so smoky when we left Bend. I thought it was going to be like that when we got up here, but it feels so good that we actually have clean air over here. Good morning. We camped at mile 2000 for SOBO hikers last night, which is pretty cool because for us that means we are officially in the thousands. So we officially have 1,999 miles to go. We are currently 4 miles away from Big Lake Youth Camp, which is a church camp that really serves through hikers. We shipped a package there, so we're going to pick up a package, and they feed us breakfast, and we can shower and camp and charge our phones all for free. We are currently hanging out in the hiker hut, about to sort through our box. We had breakfast provided by the camp a little bit ago. It was delicious. And now we're making coffee and we're about to head out for the next 4 days until our next resupply. It is smoky over there, but not over here, and you can actually see where the fire is coming from. I don't know, you could see it better with sunglasses, but it's like right there. Hiking on lava rocks is not fun, by the way. It is so hot too because the sun is just reflecting off of all of this. First off, thank God we're not hiking on lava rocks anymore. And most importantly, thank God for trail angels. They stocked us up with water and masks because of the smoke, which I'm definitely taking one. And the bees are thirsty too, you can tell. There's just no water out here. I take it back, we're back on lava rocks and have been for a couple miles now. And this is so hard on your feet. Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey. Good morning. We cowboy camped last night, mainly because we're lazy and didn't want to set up the tent. We did about 20 miles yesterday, which is pretty good because we had like 3 hours worth of breaks. But I think we might be going. See, I'm gonna say this, but who knows if it's gonna happen. We're gonna go for 30 today. But every time we attempt, it doesn't happen. But today's supposed to be really flat, and I don't know, we'll see what happens. It is so hard to go fast on a trail like this. I mean, imagine trying to walk on a sidewalk covered in marbles. Like every step, your leg is just moving all over the place and you're just constantly trying to catch yourself before falling. Check this out. This is all obsidian and it's been picked at. And they say Native Americans would come up here and harvest all the obsidian and make arrowheads and whatever stone tools they could. Pretty amazing. There's one sister, two sisters, three sisters. Three Sisters Wilderness. It's definitely getting more smoky. I could tell the wind is blowing the wrong direction, unfortunately. And it is bringing smoke in. I think we're gonna go lower too. It may not be fun. Feels good. So hikers are known to have some really strange cravings on the trail or just getting really creative with their food. Like, for example, I saw somebody put peanut butter, gummy bears, and Fritos on a wrap and called it lunch. Our friend Huck swears by this. He says to do the sweet and spicy tuna on a honey bun. And I've got it right there. I'm going to try it. I told him I would. I'm very doubtful this is going to be any good, though. No. What do you think?
It's not bad.
Really? So the smoke is coming in a lot thicker now. I don't know if you could see behind me. We basically have like we can't see any views. All the mountains we could see earlier is now in a cloud of smoke. So throat is starting to get a little itchy. Might have to put this mask on in a little bit, but I really don't want to.
I don't know. I put my hip belt.
So we were thinking about camping at the lake. Oh, by the way, we did not do a 30-mile day. That was not happening, no. We were so just unmotivated today. I think it was just the smoke and we just weren't feeling it. But anyways, we were thinking about doing a 20-mile day and stopping at the lake, but there was so much smoke, and whenever it gets cold at night, the smoke settles even lower, and it's just like a giant bowl, and the smoke was already bad, and I was just like, let's just keep going. And we saw that there was a campsite 2 miles up, so we did 22 miles today. We're here now. This is our view.
Hopefully once it gets colder, it'll sink down and settle a little bit more and it'll get better. We also read that there's a mountain lion that has claimed this little hilltop as its home, so that's fun. But it's home for us tonight, so the mountain lion's just gonna have to deal. Good morning! It is much clearer today as far as smoke goes. I mean, anything could change. But today is supposed to be pretty flat, so we're going for a 30. Just kidding. I am not ever gonna say it again because every time I say we're going for a 30, it doesn't happen. How about I just tell you guys if we hike a 30 once it does happen. So, but it's pretty flat, so we're gonna try and push some bigger miles today. Hopefully the smoke stays at bay. It looks pretty good right now. So, feels like it's gonna be a good day. I wonder how many more miles we would have done if huckleberries didn't exist along the trail. Look at these. You can't not. I literally cannot control myself.
Just finished eating lunch and we're about to hit the trail again. I'm really proud because we've already done 15 miles today, which is great. The trail's been really quiet and there hasn't been a whole lot of views, so naturally I've gone quite inward this morning and started thinking about home. As you can see, I've got little tear marks on my face. Just missing home, missing my dog. But I'm still very, very grateful to be out here. I feel a lot of pride that I'm out here and that, I don't know, I've just chosen to do hard things and I am sticking it out. I'm not even tempted to get off, even though I've been crying about missing home today, but sometimes it's hard.
All right, we are like a mile away from camp. We are doing a marathon day today. So we did, ow, I'm getting bit. Oh, gosh. The mosquitoes have been really bad. We are hiking 26.6 miles total, which I'm really proud of. My legs feel like they're about to snap off though. We should be arriving to Shelter Cove tomorrow. I think it's probably going to be like a 24-mile day tomorrow, but we'll make it there by tomorrow night. But we found out that the restaurant is closed on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, which sucks so bad because it's exactly when we're going to be there, which it happens. It sucks when it does happen, but timing is just not in our favor. Made it to camp by 6:30, 26-mile day. Mosquitoes are horrible. This is camp right here. We're by a lake. I'm so glad it's not as smoky as it was yesterday. Found this cool snake skin. We're gonna add it to our soup.
Yeah.
Good morning. We're hiking through a pretty bad burn section. I feel like this one might be from fairly recent because there's just ash all over the ground still and absolutely no vegetation. Anyways, this is like the clearest I've seen the sky in probably a week, so that's exciting. We've got about 24 miles today, and I'm feeling it from yesterday still. I woke up, my left knee is quite swollen, and I had a hard time having full mobility with it. I don't know if it's from when I fell last week off the trail and tweaked my knee, but it's been misbehaving ever since, and it gave me some trouble yesterday. I feel okay right now though, and that's what's important. Just stopped for lunch. I'm cold right now. It actually feels like fall might be in the air today. But But we've already clocked in like 13 miles, which is great. And we just finished eating lunch. It's not even 1 o'clock yet. We found out that there is a road right before Shelter Cove, which is where we're planning on camping tonight, where the restaurant's closed, and we were super bummed about it. Well, like a mile before we get to Shelter Cove, we hit the highway, and apparently it's a very easy hitch to ride like 6 miles down the road to a Sinclair gas station where we can actually resupply. And also there's a restaurant. It's a biker bar, but apparently they have really good fried chicken, and that's all we can think about right now. So it sounds like we're gonna be getting there at around 5:30. Hopefully get a hitch pretty easily, and then we're gonna be eating some fried chicken tonight with a bunch of bikers. So check this out. This bee is making like a little ball of tuna. And then he's like rolling it up. And then he's gonna put it in his mouth and fly away and bring it home to his family. Watch. It's too heavy for you, buddy. You're falling. Where'd he go? Oh, there he goes. Bring it home to your family. That is a perfect camp spot. I feel like I never get the good ones. I don't think I wanted to be picked up by this guy. We just got a ride with Joe. He was literally on the way to his sister's funeral, and he said that he did it for his sister. He picked us up. Never picked up any hikers before, didn't even know what the PCT was. He tried to give us money. He definitely thought we were homeless. But we made it. Woo! Looks so inviting. Is that good? How good is that?
It's better than any chicken I've ever had.
Daddy and Dozer are here. Ow, ow, ow! Taking shots at random strangers.
Gas money.
Goose. Don't mind me, I'm just hanging out in a bathroom because it's heated. Getting back out there. So we are back out on the trail, and we're actually not even really on the trail. There's an alternate route after Shelter Cove that allows you to skip some climbs plus 10 miles. And so we're doing it. But we had a lovely stay at Shelter Cove, reunited with Daddy and Dozer, which we haven't seen since Timberline Lodge, which was like 160 miles ago. So we just had such a good time last night, getting all caught up, and I got to take a shower this morning, which was amazing. So very happy. Such a good little town stay. And we're back at it today, and then I think we've got 4 days until we hit Mazama Village, right outside of Crater Lake National Park, where we're gonna pick up a box and then continue on, and then we only have a couple days left in Oregon after that, which is crazy. Oregon just flew by. I think we just walked to Hawaii on accident. You got it, Daddy!
Here, but you have to go back up that way a little bit and then back.
Made it to camp. Right on time too, as the sun's setting. Good morning. Currently preparing my lunch for today while I drink my coffee. Some cold soaking ramen. So I'll just throw all of this in my little Talenti jar, which everybody uses Talenti jars out here. It's literally just like the little ice cream carton. And then I just throw some water in there and then let it soak. And then by lunchtime, it will be more than ready. This was a big kitty. That's a big kitty cat. And that's where we camped. So we're kind of hiking through a dry section right now, and a lot of the huckleberries and blueberries have dwindled down, which makes me sad because I love picking berries, but I did discover a new berry, and I'm gonna show you. So these tiny little bushes have these little berries. They're called grouse whortleberries, and they are so good. I'm gonna pick some. Here's my harvest. They're like a mixture between cranberries and grapes. They're like very, very tart, but very sweet. So good. Trail angels are the freaking best. Look at all this water. Insane. They also have a place where you could charge your phone. Nuts. So this is a really, really dry stretch, and water is so limited these next 20-something miles. The only place where we can get water is like a mile off the trail at a lake, and we figured it's probably just way easier if we camp there. So we're doing about a 20-mile day, 21 if you want to count that extra mile, camping at the lake so we don't have to dry camp tonight. Otherwise, we would be hauling so much water. So that's the plan. We should be there in like an hour and a half. I started feeling really dizzy earlier, and it lasted for like an hour, and I think my body's just really, really tired, and my knees are super achy. So I've just been taking today really slow, taking lots of breaks. Good morning. It's one of those mornings where I wake up and I wonder how the hell am I going to hike 27 miles today? I don't know, because I just feel like I woke up this morning and my body's just completely wasted away. I'm just so tired, and I don't feel like any amount of sleep can help me at this point recover from the amount of hiking I've done. So I'm just perpetually exhausted, and my legs are really, really shot. Just so tired, and it's one of those days where I'm just like, how am I gonna do this? If you can't tell, it's really hot right now. It's so hot. We just made it to the highest point of Oregon and Washington, which is exciting. I don't know how high up we are. I'll find out, to be determined. Hold on. Woohoo! High point. Mile 800, let's go!
It was 30 miles.
So once again, we're taking an alternate because we found out that there's a trail that leads directly to a pizza place. And it cuts off a couple miles of the trail. And they're boring miles anyway, so we're just like, pizza, salad, beer, let's go. Bushwhacking for pizza. I'm so excited. Just finished eating pizza, and now we are being hiker trash.
Hey, Mama. And look at the baby.
We are officially in Crater Lake National Park. Phew! Good thing I have a half-mile hike because I'm so full of pizza and ice cream right now. And I'm literally just carrying my shoes, hiking in my sandals, and carrying like 4 liters of water on me right now because we have to dry camp tonight. And it is very dry up until we get to Crater Lake tomorrow, which I'm so excited about. Good morning, Parks.
Good morning.
We got to sleep in today, eating Krispy Kreme. Good start to the day. Ooh, look at this guy. Hello. Are we having a staring contest? Where'd he go? I see his ears. Look. A weasel. We're almost to Crater Lake. We can see where all the people are looking at it, right up there. Whoa. Oh. Oh my gosh. It's so blue. This water is so blue. This video just will not do justice. This lake is ginormous. There's Wizard Island. So all of this was created by a giant volcano that exploded. And all of this water is so blue and clear because it's just snowmelt and rainwater that's been collecting for thousands of years. Pretty cool.
From a volcano. Yeah, pretty big.
This is some of the most incredible views I've ever seen in my entire life. But the climbing has been really intense. Like, this is some of the toughest hiking we've done in all of Oregon. Just got a beer and it's ice cold and it's incredible and we're all just passing it around. Made it to the Rim Village. Now we just hop on a trolley. We made it just on time to get drinks. Thank God.